812 because it was unoccupied at the time. That's our big haunted room with the lady in white for anybody who's like curious on that one.
These are the windows right here where a woman actually jumped outside.
He noticed the cops of him.
He noticed the cops. Oh, that's the police. There we are. Oh. What is up, guys? Thank you for watching Franco TV. So today I am at the Haunted Hotel of Alex Johnson. Now this hotel apparently has a certain particular room that is the most haunted room throughout the entire hotel, and that is room 812. And tonight I actually reserved that room just for us. Let's go take a quick look in there and see what we got. Check this out. This is actually night 2. I was actually on the room below it, but because the live stream went so great, I was like, I have to get this room for you guys. So I talked to the front desk and they gave me a hookup. A little pricey, but I got the room 812 completely for myself. And guys, look this up for yourself so you can see the history on this place. And so here's my key card. I've had people knocking on my door all day today because they want entrance into the room 812. Look at this. And everything that I have stored for tonight. I will be recording probably me sleeping tonight, and I will also be recording a good spirit box session here, or the boo box session inside this room. I do want to see what I can catch with this. I also have a pendulum. These are the windows right here where a woman actually jumped outside and committed suicide by jumping out the window all the way down to the floor. Let alone, there's also another tale of someone else in the bathroom hanging themselves. Now this used to be rigged different back in the day, and there was something over here where they were able to tie something to it, and they actually hung themselves where they passed away right here. And I got this room completely to myself. What the hell was that noise? I just got the weirdest noise. I was about to go outside. I got the weirdest noise going through this area.
So this was something that I heard when I was in training. There was a period when he was working, I believe it was mid-November, or about 4 a.m. during his audit, that bookcase lurched about 2 inches. We had a guest when I was showing them this very ballroom. She kind of just reeled over and exclaimed that somebody had pulled her hair, and of course none of us were anywhere near her. Right. So that one was a bit interesting firsthand. Room 812 because it was unoccupied at the time. That's our big haunted room with the lady in white for anybody who's like curious on that one. I tried to use the normal room key to get in. The door wouldn't open, and this was just a champagne bottle that's just being held. It's no actual use. And so then I went to use a master key. The door still wouldn't open, so I actually had to use an override to reset the lock that day, so no one could get into that after that for the rest of the day in order to open that door. So here I went in, showed her the room. Eventually her eyes get upon the mirror, and I'm looking away from the mirror because, you know, I'm still pretty much giving a tour. Of course, I'm not going to turn my back on the guest. And right. She just shrieks as she's looking at the mirror and runs out the room.
What did she see?
Well, according to her, the lady in white was in the mirror, and she was none too happy about our presence.
Being in the room.
Mm-hmm. Hey, if you're going into room 812, don't make it look like you're recently married, because understandably, since she was spurned at the altar herself, she might have a grudge about that.
Where it shows this place as what it used to be, a ballroom, and it used to be a private area up here where the Mr. Johnson, the owner or the founder of this hotel, would usually stay at. Right up through there. And those pictures were actually little balconies, so like I guess the VIPs could actually look down from the balcony and look onto what's going on here. This is one of the balcony areas here. Now I am going to be using the night vision here as well and seeing if I could catch any orbs or any kind of activity in this location. You can even see outside. Oh, that's the police. This is the majority of the area there. I got some of my equipment there. Is I'm going to start by turning off the lights, being here in the dark, asking questions, and then probably using the spirit box or the boo box and seeing what we can catch with that. And yeah, I haven't done it yet, so I'm kind of excited. I'm going to make my way up to the second floor balcony and seeing what I can catch. Apparently shadows of people could be seen, and that's something I really want to see if I can see here. Whoa. I just got a flicker of light in here. Get the hell out of here. Okay, so the switches for the light, these are definitely not motion activated because I was just here. Who the hell is that? Oh my god, those are the statues outside. Alright, so the switches for the lights are literally right over there. Oh, I'm lying. They're actually right over here. I don't think they could be controlled some other way. But one of the lights just turned on. Can you turn off one of the lights? I just got another noise. It just got quieter. Alright, so what I'm going to do is turn on all the lights, and I want to see if they turn off or on. I just kind of want to rule this out that this isn't motion activated, because yeah, that's pretty freaking weird. I have a good view on the switches. They're right over here. I just want to make sure I could rule out if these lights turn off again. Can you turn... Can you make a sound or turn off the lights for me again so I could catch it on camera? I can hear what sounds like footsteps. Hello? Marco? Now, you guys ask me all the time, what the hell does Marco mean? For my newer viewers, I come in here, it's a... We're gonna go right to that sound. And we're gonna see what that was. That came from here, and it could be somebody working inside there. I don't think I'm supposed to go in there. I think I'll be okay. Alright, that's an ice machine. It could have been the ice machine inside that room, but my god, that was loud. But this is not a completely sealed door. What's in here? Oh, cool. That's a camera. I've got to be careful. I don't want to do anything I'm not supposed to do. But... oh god, that's so freaking creepy. A lot of you guys asked me what Marco Polo means. It's not really meaning anything. It was just a joke at one point where I would say Marco, expecting a reply at a graveyard way back when, and I had gotten a reply which scared the hell out of me, and so I always say it now, hoping that I could probably catch the same kind of reply or response again. My name is Frank, and I like to record any activity that can possibly record inside of locations that seem to be very active with energy. Is there anyone here that is with me in this room that could communicate with me and give me some sign that I'm not alone in this room? Alright, I just got according to spirit. Alright, so I got a yeah and a according to spirit. What's your name? Hello?
Distributed. He started like a friend.
It just said we started like a friend.
The door came and lifted.
The door? I'm trying to communicate to Mr. Johnson. Can you pull me through to him? Can you tell me how many of yous are here?
One being.
We have been saved.
One being, and we have been saved as well. Oh my god, I got goosebumps. One thing I want to tell you guys is that I've been asked certain questions to ask here from you guys on the comments. I want to give a good thank you and a shout out to Aaron Ron, who came out with the questions like this. Are you earthbound spirits or have crossed over?
Started over 1976.
I started over to 1976. Are you still able to roam through portals? It sounded like it said yeah.
The image of... He noticed the cops of them.
He noticed the cops. The hell was that? It's odd that he says the cops because there's actually cops right outside the building.
The door.
Compared to the door.
Not a trespasser.
He's not a trespasser? Oh, that's the police.
We'll start from over.
If indeed.
If indeed what? Alright, so now I'm gonna make my way towards the outside. Kind of just exploring this place, getting a feel for it, seeing what else I could possibly, I guess, catch on camera. And then we'll make our way to 812, which is the most haunted room in this hotel. Alright, so right now I just made it to the 4th floor, which is also known to be haunted. I haven't really spent too much time here just yet. This is actually first I heard of it because one of the hosts here were actually saying be sure to also check out the 4th floor because apparently some weird stuff actually go on here as well. What is this? Okay, these are some more rooms in here. God, there's rooms everywhere. Alright. Exit. So I'm guessing this is like an emergency exit. It's a little sector here. I'm just curious. If you guys work here and probably watching this video, I'm just curious. It's like a little... Whoa. What is this? Oh, I thought I had a brighter setting. So I think I just found another alley here that I didn't even know existed. And I think those doors are locked. And I just got in here through a completely different way. In fact, let me turn off my light because I just don't want to bother anybody. That's the outside area. Alright. Well. This was pretty cool. I'm just snooping around, so just kind of exploring. Okay, so right now in this elevator, this is where most people actually encounter the owner ghost, Mr. Johnson, in this elevator, and his presence is actually known here because he always wants to make sure all the staff members are working well and hard.
8th floor.
Which leads me to my next part of this adventure, the 8th floor. This is me opening up the door. This is the room number 812. See? 814 and then 815. You guys actually haven't seen this, but this is a motion sensor. And once I get this started, any movement that happens, this is going to turn on. And that should be pretty bright because I've already tried this before. So that being said, let's get into it. Is there anyone in this room with me that would like to communicate? Is there something that happened to you in this room? Can you make a noise or a tapping sound, or can you say something that maybe I could pick up on my camera? Did you jump out of the window of this room? There's people who have told me that someone had hung themselves here and someone may have jumped out of the window. Is this true? One thing for sure, it definitely happened within this room. Walk around the room. I'm gonna dim this light down just a little bit. There we are. Oh, well. Okay. I just got my light turning on. Now I want you to know I've actually turned off the AC, so the AC is not on or moving at all. Alright, it just turned off. There is nothing on right now. Hello? Oh my god. So my light is going crazy. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move this light over here, because this is the window where she jumped out and ended her life. Oh my god. Can you turn on that light for me? So I know that you're here? Alright, that's the first I've ever seen that go on and off like that. Unless there's someone directly touching it, that thing is super sensitive when you even touch it by a little tiny bit. But I have not seen that turn on like that, and I wasn't even expecting that to turn on. That's why I don't really use that device too much. But just to try it for the sake of this room, because this is a bit of a small area. I'm already hearing voices. I just keep hearing noises. I don't know if it's coming from outside. Because it sounds like bangs on the door. Alright. I could walk through this at night, but I know you guys want to. What the hell is that? I just got like a growl. What the hell was that? I'm hearing people outside my door. I think what got me most creeped out is that it sounds like it's creaking. Marco. Did you throw yourself from this room? Can you tell me? Hello? See how now it's not even picking up my senses. It's not doing anything, and it's not turning on now. Unless I actually physically touch that will turn on. Oh God. You hear that? That sounds like something in the bathroom. That just turned on. I have it on the night vision so you can see I didn't touch it. My hands are right here. What the hell was that? And it just turned off. Well, that's terrifying. Let me check the front door one more time. I just want to make sure I'm not getting conflicting sounds. That's the elevator. But so far I haven't gotten anything. Alright. I'm gonna sit back quiet and I'm gonna listen some more. Then we're gonna go ahead and take the boo box out and try to see what we could get with the boo box. You know what? Let's go ahead and get the boo box out now in case I could get, maybe I might get a different reading that I've never gotten before. I keep hearing like a moving, something dragging. You hear it? That I don't know what that is. I slept in the room directly above this room, right up there. But I've never heard something drag like that from, like that. I never heard that sound. Alright. Are you the one who jumped out of the window? Did this actually occur?
Non-superstition.
Were you upset about a marriage that never took place? Can you tell me about that?
Rika.
Bottom killed for this.
Bottom killed for this and then freaked out, or I freaked out. Can you tell me more about it so I know the right story?
But we should pray.
But we should pray.
He said to himself.
He said to himself.
Who is he then?
Who is he then?
And say that I died.
Of Christ.
And they said that I died.
You tell.
Did you not pass away? I'm getting a strong interference now. You could hear it.
Things present. Dawn with uncovered.
I wasn't hearing that magnetic interference before.
You go, the more.
You spoke with Erica?
You spoke with Erica. Was Erica her name, or is Erica here with me? Who is this Erica?
It's on the top of Steve.
Chapter 8.
Oh my God. It just said she was on the top of something 8. 8 is the floor that I'm on right now, which is 812. You guys probably already know that, but just ironic, the coincidence in wording there.
She did not read him.
To meet the root of me.
She didn't want to leave him. The woman before the male's voice that you just heard just said she didn't want to leave him. Now, the story goes that she jumped off the window. She jumped out the window, ending her life because of a marriage that didn't happen. What catches me off guard is the fact that how all these words and sentences that I'm getting out of this is leading up to the story of what happened on this very room, or in this very room. Can you turn that light on?